just kind of weird that y'all make these missing cases about yourself. Hey, hello. How you doing? So, in the last video about the United Cajun Navy, the protection order bullshit, and I just want to talk a little bit more. Todd Terrell had a phone call with another creator, crime sleuthing, and he was saying that it's Cajun Navy that everybody needs to go in on when they say scamming, and that they are confusing United Cajun Navy with Cajun Navy 2016 and what they're doing. I'm not picking up for anybody here. They all seem a little sus. And a quick Google search can show you that. You can find all the documents, the court stuff. I mean, he's claiming that most of the hate out there comes from fake accounts and accounts that are spoofed. Okay. Like, you're both. Whatever. But the Cajun Navy, from what I read, it was just a thought in the senator's head. And a bunch of locals came together and then, like, assumed that they ran with it. I mean, you can Google Cajun Navy 2005 after Katrina and see. I don't see Todd Terrell nowhere. I don't know. But anyway, I don't see what's his face, Jon Bridgers anywhere either, though. But whatever. I don't. What does it matter who's who? Why can't y'all just not be shady as fuck? Why can't you just act like grown men and not little children? It's just kind of weird that y'all make these missing cases about yourself. It's just very weird behavior. Like, a little weird. And then he claims, do I know what happened? Well, we were onto something. And that's why they were getting followed and threatened, because they were onto something. He said that, do we really know what happened? No. Do we have a theory that we really believe is the most reliable theory of what happened? Of course. Can we get to where we think the body is? We can't get. He said, we know we're in the right area, but we cannot get access to that area. I don't know how people would think saying something like that is gonna help anybody find a missing kid. It's kind of weird, but like I said, we believe we know where he is, and we just can't get to him. And the issue is that law enforcement doesn't want to work with them anymore because they're getting threatened so much, and he doesn't blame them, but they're still doing what they're doing. They just have to be quiet about it now. All I can say is we need the help. We need the support. You know, we are all volunteers and depend on donations. Just if anyone says anything about scamming, go tag Cajun Navy 2016. That's what he says. You can't take any accountability for being a fucking skis ball. Okay, whatever. I mean, they do great things, of course, sure. But the good doesn't outweigh the bad. Not for me. That's not how my brain works. At least, I don't know. It's just yucky behavior. So, I feel like these people kind of have this thought, like maybe that they do so much good, so that like it doesn't matter about all the bad, itchy, weird, gamey, weird shit they do. I guess all the good they do makes that okay. I don't know, but I don't know. Todd Terrell, the founder of the United Cajun Navy, he keeps claiming that the Cajun Navy 2016 is just blasting them because they are so jealous. I thought y'all were grown men. Okay, he claims that if you Google the Cajun Navy, or if you Google Cajun Navy 2016 arrest, you'll see that he took money from an elderly man, which is, that guy's name is, oh, the real Cajun Navy, please stand up. Yeah, Jon Bridgers is the founder, and the CEO of the Cajun Navy 2016 / the Pinnacle Search and Rescue, whatever the hell they're going by now. But yeah, Todd said Google Cajun Navy 2016 arrest. We'll see. Okay, Todd. Okay, Todd. But what about if we Google United Cajun Navy and Seacore Power? Thought. I don't know. Just thought. Let's see what we have here. United Cajun Navy and Seacore Power. United Cajun Navy and Seacore lawsuit. So the judge only favored United Cajun Navy because, like I said before, the agreement was verbal. They can't legally do anything about that. And it was an agreement between the father of one of the missing crewmen and the best friend of one of them for their own little nonprofit they started. But they took off, yeah. The United Cajun Navy was down there helping with Raleigh Strain. There's a YouTuber by the name of Narc Divers, and he claims that him and Integrity Canine Services were approached by TikTokers and News Nation, and they asked while they were there and what they were doing, their game plan, and they asked if they could come on another volunteer, Ronnie's boat, not volunteer with the Cajun Navy, somebody else. And Ronnie said that they really didn't have the room because they're trying to search, but that they were persistent and asked if they could meet at the boat ramp they were deploying from, and they exchanged contact info, went to the boat ramp, did their search, and they were looking for vantage points to see where Riley could have maybe fell in the water. So they went back to get their diving gear at the boat ramp, and these people end up on the boat. And then there was the cameraman, Mr. Flag, which was the spokesperson for United Cajun Navy. This creator claims that he had not seen him the entire morning helping. And she asked more questions that David Flagg couldn't answer about the dogs and the divers, the boats, etc.
We have several watercraft.
We have several watercraft. That's Flag from Cajun Navy, right? He's saying we have several watercraft. What you're seeing is the cameraman from News Nation. You got Ronnie operating the boat. You got the K9 and Integrity Canine Services, correct? And then they're filming this, portraying this as it's Cajun Navy. So as they orchestrated everyone coming out, supposedly, right?
Looking at the pictures of divers in the water, I understand
divers,
started,
plural, right?
Saturday. Where do you even begin diving? Like, what is it that...
It's kind of common sense on where you would start searching and diving. Ask him some questions that he can't answer about the dog, about me, or about Ronnie and the boat and what we're doing there, why we would plant that flag. And the entire time we're there, you got News Nation, Cajun Navy planting all this information, and they're just running with the story, running with whatever.
I find it a little weird to take credit for others and what they're doing. A little weird, a little bit. Surrounding Sebastian Rogers, and he's missing. He's a missing kid. And y'all can't get your heads out of your own asses for 2 seconds. Who gives a shit who's the real Cajun Navy? You're both shady and scammy. Y'all are all little men who like to play my dick's bigger. Grow the fuck up. The audacity is always unbelievable. And then when United Cajun Navy was in Nashville helping find Raleigh Strain, there was all kind of bullshit going on down there. There's a guy named There's a guy named Casey. His username is DramaTubeTV. And he's a volunteer for the United Cajun Navy. And he was live in Nashville. He drove up there from wherever the fuck he lived. And he had people sending him money, which I could agree with that. He took time out of his life or whatever to drive up there. Sure, give him some gas money, that's fine. It was just kind of weird with everything else. And the whole time he just appeared to just be on live doing nothing. He claimed that another creator on here was stalking and caused threats, and that's why the search was called off for Sebastian. And first off, it's stupid that these grown-ass men would call off a search for a child because of threats. There's how many of y'all? It's just weird. And then on Pascal show, whatever, On his podcast with Seth Rogers, he cleared up the rumor that it was not any content creators that were causing problems, and it was people from around the area that were trying to mess things up. There's so much drama in a missing kid's case that it's unbelievable. Find the fucking kid. Find Sebastian